There's no such thing as sight reading. And the chord scale is just all of the usable notes of the chord rearranged into a scale. You're taking the harmony, rearranging into a melody. So, if, for example, you're in the key of C and you have a 2 chord, D minor, and you stack that chord all the way to the top till you run out of notes, D, F, A, C, E, G, B, that's D minor 13 chord. Now, if you take those notes and you rearrange them so they're moving stepwise, you get D, E, F, G, A, B, C. That'd be the chord scale. That's the D-Dorian scale. So, the chord scale is the melodic presentation of the harmony. The chord is a harmonic presentation of the chord scale. It's 2 different ways to present the same sound. So when someone tells you to, for example, use the D-Dorian scale over the D minor 7 chord in the key of C, what they're really telling you to do is just play the notes of the chord on the chord. Use the notes of the chord on the chord. You don't even have to make that leap and change it from a chord to a scale. The chord scale is the scale where you can use any note over that chord on any downbeat or any upbeat, and it'll fit. And the reason it works is because it's just the notes of the chord being played on the chord. So once you understand that, for example, the D-Dorian scale is used as a melodic presentation of the D minor 7 chord in the key of C, then you can then expand that and find other ways to use that chord scale to make it representative of the harmony, other than just playing the C scale starting on D and ending on D. So you can take any chord and stack its usable notes all the way to the top, rearrange it so it moves stepwise, and find the chord scale. And most of those chord scales are going to have traditional names, labels, based on the modes of the major and diatonic minor scales. Now, is that the only scale choice you have? No, there's lots of other choices. This is the minimum. This is just playing the notes of the chord on the chord. There are other choices. Many people will think of those other choices as being chord scales too. But with those other scale choices, there will be filler notes and non-harmonic tones that are not representative of the underlying harmony, so you'll have to use those other ones in a more specific and particular way if you want to sound like that you're inside the harmony. So for every sonority, there's both a harmonic and a melodic presentation of the same sound. That's what I mean when I'm talking about chord-scale relationship. Of course, if you haven't learned to spell the scales and chords, this can be very difficult to understand, which accentuates the need for music literacy. My name's Mark Dooley. I've been a private music teacher for 36 years, focused on practical theory and music literacy. If you'd like to hear more, follow me. If you'd like lessons, contact me. If you can learn how to read words, you can learn how to read music.